Alright guys, I got another review for you today. Today we're going to be reviewing the Glock 26 Gen 4. And we're going to be looking at why I chose this in my bug out bag. Okay, I'm going to say something and it might shock some of you people, but this is the ultimate bug out bag gun. Now I know that I'm opening up myself up for tons and tons of debate and argument. Well, you know what? 9mm is too weak of a round. You know what? Go with the 45. You know what? Go with a car. Go with, a SIG. Just, it's going to go crazy. But when I say this is the ultimate bug out gun, it's the ultimate bug out gun for me. Your mileage may vary. This is perfect for my situation, for the areas I'm going to be bugging out to, for my contingency plans. This is perfect for me. Like I said, I say again, your mileage may vary. Alright, so with that said, let's go with the price. I didn't buy this Glock new. I bought this Glock used. And I picked it up for $500. It came with a factory Glock 26 10-round magazine. All right, and it also came with a Glock 20. It came with a Glock 26 12-round magazine as well, with the +2 extension. I'm really a huge fan of the Glock 26. If you can't tell, I really like the stippling and just of the grip, because I tend to have sweaty hands. I like the increased size of the magazine release on these new Gen 4s. They're really good guns, and I really like them. You get the Glock reliability. I like the adjustable back straps. As you can see, mine are not currently on because I have little girl hands, but I've got tritium night sights on this guy. I've done a couple hundred rounds. I've done about 500 rounds through this particular pistol. I've carried it in a Kydex sheath for several hours, and it's extremely comfortable. So, big fan of this gun. And there you can see I've got sweaty hands. Already sweating the gun up, but it's pretty hot in here. All right. So, just to let you know, I have safety checked this before we start rolling, so it is clear and it is safe. All the magazines are empty. Alright, so basically, the reason I like this system is it's extremely compact. You've got a extremely slim package when you have the flush 10-round magazine. So it's great for concealability. If you want to hide it on your person, and you don't want anybody knowing you're carrying, because you know what? Let's face it. Let's say you're in a natural disaster. Let's take California for example. You're in an earthquake. You've got emergency response running around, but you also have looters and bad guys running around. You do not want to appear like a bad guy. So open carry in a bug out situation is not always a good idea. And I see too many people wanting and thinking that they're going to open carry during a bug out scenario. It's not feasible to do it 100% of the time. Nothing happens and nothing works 100% of the time. That being said, I think the Glock 26 hits the nice niche of being small enough to hide, but functional enough to get the job done. And functionality wise, you've got the small form factor of the Glock 26, okay? Then all you have to do is add +2 magazine. See, this is the standard Glock 10-round magazine, just with the +2 extend. Now look at that. you get a whole room for your pinky. So it's much more comfortable to shoot with the extender. Now let's talk about compatibility. Glock 26 Gen 4 is compatible with Glock 26 magazines, Glock 19 magazines, Glock 17 magazines, and Glock 18 magazines. By using the Glock 18 mag, you get 30 rounds of capacity. On the one pictured in the picture you're seeing, I added a +3 extender, bumping the capacity up to 33 rounds. I feel this is one of the most powerful tools for using the Glock 26 in a bug out scenario. So you have the capabilities of a pistol, but when you add the 33 round magazines, you have suppressive fire capabilities. So you bumped up the and made your gun that much more useful. So now you can use it to put lead down range, keep bad guys' heads down while your buddy can move forward. I think that's extremely powerful in any type of combat situation. So that's why I chose to have the Glock 26 in my bug out bag. With the leg drop system pictured, I can have 100 rounds of ammunition on my leg with two 33 round magazines and two 17 round Glock 17 magazines. And if you add the magazine in the Glock 26, standard capacity, let's say, you can have 110 rounds of ammunition at your disposal at any given time. I know I'm going to probably catch some flack for this, but I did choose the 9mm round above the 40, above the 45, mainly because it's a lot easier to find ammunition in a bug out scenario, because 9mm, as we all know, is the most popular round in America. And I'm really of the school of thought that shot placement is everything, and there's not one single magic caliber out there. So that's why I went with the 9mm. I know there's plenty of handgun platforms out there that do similar things that I mentioned with the Glock 26. But the reason I chose the Glock 26 is its popularity and its ability to find spare parts as well as ammunition. 9mm is the most prevalent round, handgun round in the United States. So being able to, your chances of actually finding 9mm is pretty high. And chances of finding spare parts for a Glock are pretty high too. And these are some of the reasons why I chose the Glock 26 in my bug out bag.